Welcome back to GamecocksOnline.com. I'm joined by head volleyball coach Tom Mendoza after the Gamecocks sweep Mississippi State at home Thursday night. And coach, the offense was clicking. You were getting digs from Michaela Robinson and Ellie Ruprecht, and it seemed like your back line was strong all night. What was working for this offense to hit 400 as a team for the match?
Well, we've had some good offensive rhythm, off of either setter, off of any combinations of attackers. So, hopefully that keeps building. We can look to some of the things we're doing right and try to reinforce them in video or in practice. But I think they're just going pretty loose and going and being aggressive, and that's whether they make an error or get rewarded on a kill, that's the right mindset. And so really happy for them individually, and then as a group, it's fun to watch. It's hard to defend a team when you're not sure exactly where the ball's going to go, and I think you look at our stat sheet tonight, and it's pretty even. So if we can keep that trend going, I think it's a positive thing.
And one of the numbers that pops out is Ellie Ruprecht with 8 kills on just 9 swings, no errors. For someone who has really made her name early as a blocker, to have her come out with this offensive performance tonight has got to be good for her mentally.
Yeah, it says she's going through the process the right way. Her setter is putting her in a good situation, and we're getting the passes, whether it's off of serve, receiver, dig, to put her in that situation. But she's going into it with the right mindset, taking what the block gives her, taking what the defense gives her. Obviously, no errors is great. We don't want those risky shots where it's half the time it's a kill, half the time it's an error. So it means she's looking for the right swings. So anytime we can use these teachable moments off of positive reinforcement, that's always a positive thing. So we'll try to keep that going, and great players can do this for long stretches of time, and I think Ellie has that capability.
And moving to the outside with Kyla Manning, she had her first receiving error in serve receive for the season, period, tonight, but she was able to come back and have great numbers offensively, and it just seems like she's never really flustered out there, whether it's serve receive or taking a bad swing and coming back and putting the next ball away. How important is her poise and mentality to the rest of the team?
Yeah, it's big, we have relatively short, experience working with her of kind of where that progress has been and where she was as a freshman compared to a senior. But it's certainly something we've been impressed with. I think in the beginning of the year in the fall, she really wanted to make an impact on this team, and there were times we were telling her, "Hey, listen, you're playing really well. We want your defense to improve that day, or whatever skill it was that day. But overall, you're just bringing a lot to the group. So go and enjoy it." I thought there was a pretty loose energy on the court, which in a positive way, and Kyla was certainly part of that. So, she's a really special player. Again, helps us in a lot of different areas of the game, serve receive being one of them. I thought that group of Kyla and Riley and Camilla were really consistent. We're really consistent all night. We were trying to get some other serve receivers some reps. Lauren Bowers has looked really good in practice, but when the group of 3 has a rhythm like that, we just don't want to really disrupt it. So, I thought all 3 of them did a good job and with our first contact, and it was a huge part of why our offense was able to be as successful as they were.
What are you as a coaching staff being mindful going into the rematch tomorrow? Obviously, Gabby Waden had her numbers, but wasn't as efficient as she has been in the fall. Some other things that Mississippi State obviously can shore up with serve receive to get that offense clicking again. What are some things that you're looking out for heading into tomorrow's rematch?
Yeah, she's a really good player. I mean, there were some times I really liked our lineup on her. I really liked our setup, and she still snuck a ball through and got a kill. So, good players can do that. We try to limit it as much as possible. Make her and all of their attackers' lives a little bit more difficult on the court to get kills. Again, I think from a blocking standpoint, we did a pretty good job. We could probably be a little bit faster across the net and maybe get a block or two. But overall, I thought our blockers did a great job. Defensively, we're still trying to take steps. I thought it was another step in the right direction, but that's been our message to this group. We can be a special defensive group. Right now, we're okay or good defensive group, and I think if we keep going in that area by the end of the season, well, hopefully sooner than that, we're going to try to get to where we want to go.